House is a live-work unit for people who are wanting to start their own businesses. It's right next door to Hall, so there's loads of synergies between the two. And basically, House is 20 units of accommodation, 1 and 2 bedrooms, and typically they have their own workspace in there, self-contained units, and house people who want to work in the digital and creative industries.
There is an unemployment problem, particularly with young people at the moment, and we need to do something about creating jobs for those youngsters, but also giving them the skills, the places to live, so they can stay and work in the area.
Working from here, I find it a very optimistic enterprise. I really appreciate the fact that this building, House, is part of this wider development, and whilst all of the other buildings are more about kind of established businesses, just working alongside those people is really kind of bolstering, it's motivating, and yeah, it just supports organisationally as well, and just in terms of getting advice from people.
The problem is we've got kids at 9, 11 years old who are outperforming the national average by a country mile, and by the time they're 14, they're not on the radar. And it's because they're looking out the window and they're going, there's nothing here for me. Why should I bother learn maths? Why should I bother learn English? Why should I bother learn? Because there is nothing for me. Now actually there is something for them, and we've got a palpable physical manifestation of that in terms of Boho 1, House and the other buildings coming online, and the university. And we can say to people, look, there is a future for you here, not just in the heavy industries, but in something that you actually might be quite interested in. And it's possible to do it. It's possible to be a school kid, learn about digital, go to the university, get a degree, get a fellowship to start a small business up, and turn it into a multi-million-pound company. This is happening here now.
House is quite a unique development. It's probably one of the first in the country which is a bespoke scheme for live-work units. What was missing when the whole concept was designed was some accommodation for people to actually live and develop their own businesses. So we decided that we would be part of the whole scheme and work very closely with the team at Digital City to create the units that we can see next door.
We're supporting companies in a huge spectrum of activities. So everything from software, through to apps, through to web technologies, through to filmmaking, through to graphic design, through to softer arts, if you like. So anything in that spectrum we'll help with.
Digital City is very crucial because it helps support the businesses that are spun out. So it helps create the cluster and helps provide the link, if you like, between premises, university support, other business support. I think it really is a very good organisation, helps youngsters create their own businesses, employ other young people, and then move forward.
I think one of the biggest things that's of benefit between House and Boho 1 is the open space between the two. It really is promoting something that the businesses there are collaborating with businesses here, and they've got somewhere where they can actually develop and create these relationships.
I perceive it to be an amazing way of providing opportunities and developing things for individuals, but also for the area. And as a living space, it's completely modern. I know that the building is built to a kind of sustainable agenda. So, for instance, we don't pay for heating costs here because the building has this ability to generate heating. Yeah, it's amazing. It's really kind of smart environment.
For me, it's not just the flat as well. It's being around other people who are in the same branch of business. So there's a number of kind of web developers, designers, other programmers, all quite close by that I've got to know both from inside House but also from Boho office next door. So for me, it gives me a professional environment to bring people here. Everything's kind of in one place, which is ideal for me.
It's a good model which puts the youngsters at the heart of it and gives them some sort of control in the sense that they're creating the businesses they want to create.